time. Child, shucks. Think about that too. Hey y'all. Great morning. Put my charger up. All right, let me go live on Facebook. Hmm, I need another daggum stand. I need two. Gotta get another stand. And one more light. Are y'all doing good this morning? How y'all sleep? I slept very well, honey. When I say very well, very well. I almost overslept this morning. Slept so good. My hands so ashy. Um, First of all, great morning. Thanks for tuning in to Kimmie's World. If this is the first time you've tuned in to Kimmie's World, I want to formally welcome you here. Ask you why you're here. Sit back, relax. Thank you for the floating heart. Relax, enjoy the show. This is Morning Conversations with Kimmie. I am Kimmie, the host. Make sure you like, share this video, and subscribe to the channel, please. It will be most appreciative. We are on our way to 30,000 subscribers. That is I guess that's my summer goal. 30,000 subscribers. And I know we can get there. I know we can get there. I just got to put the work in. Yep, I gotta work. Let me see. Okay, now we can go live over here. Um, well, I'm gonna wait until let's see, add description. You won't believe this. Ain't nothing to believe. People knows it, child. They be want to see what you talking about. You won't believe this, child. What you won't believe. Good morning. Good morning. We are tuning in live on Facebook and YouTube. I should have done this together, but I didn't. Let me go in here and speak to people. Hey, Stacy. Good morning. We got Joy. That's all I see. And I see Miss Naturally Nolens. Miss Naturally Nolens. Great morning. And thank you. I know I thanked you before, but thank you for the floating heart. It is most appreciative. I am grateful. So, y'all know, I don't know if y'all know or not, I am looking for my adoptive brother. Now, I don't know how successful we're going to be in finding him. Um, when I was, and I know I told this story before, when I don't even remember how old I was. I had to either be, I had to be in, thank you for a Florida heart, Miss Joy. I had to be in middle school, I would assume. I don't know to be certain what grade. I don't even know how old I was. But my parents used to have, I had to be in middle school. My parents were foster parents, right? So they had several children that came through or whatever, the small children, um, kids, little girls that were my age, little boys, whatever. But it was this one little boy who came. His name was Chris. Well, Christopher, short for Chris. He came to stay with us. It was like in the middle of the night. I want to say it was in the evening, late in the evening. Can't even remember what day, but I know it had to be in the evening. And it was an emergency situation. That's all I remember. When he came, he had nothing. He didn't have any clothes or anything like that. And um I never forget, like, his clothes were soiled. I, that was just a memory. He didn't have anything. And he was afraid that night. So he slept in the bed with me. He was about 2 years old. A little white boy. I'm gonna show y'all a picture. And the only reason why I'm really talking about it now, my dad just found a picture. This was Chris. Let me show y'all. That's Chris. Y'all see that? That's Chris right there. Let me flip the camera. And so, take this photo down. Cute, right? So he stayed with us, and I don't know, it was for a while. It was for a while. At first, my dad said it was 6 months. Then my mom, then I was like, and I kept telling him, I was like, it was longer than 6 months, mama, because I remember whatever the case was, um, he stayed with us so long. My parents wanted to adopt him. Chris started to call my daddy daddy. Um, trying to think. My dad had bought him all these little suits and stuff like that for church. Um, he was a real sweet kid. My dad kept him during the day while my mom was working, and his mom got him back. I know our whole family was just sad, really, really sad when he went back. So I put out a plea on Facebook. Only reason why I did it is because we found the photo. Well, my dad went through a bunch of photos and he found the photo of Chris. And I was like, oh my God, I've been needing that because I had tried to look for him before. And then I had called an adoption agency in Dayton, Ohio, because that's where we lived. I called the adoption agency in Dayton. They said they couldn't release any information to me. Of course they can't. He was a juvenile. So my dad, like, they can't find anything. They don't know his last name. They don't know anything. And I wish we would have kept all that. That's crazy. We got two photos. We got this photo, and my dad found this one. As you can see in that photo, he looks a little younger. You can see. He looks younger in that photo. Yep. So, um I put a plea out to Facebook on yesterday. Y'all double tap the screen, please, if you don't mind. Hit the like button. So I put out a plea for, I told a situation and I was looking for him. Da 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 da. Y'all know on Facebook they got that little missing person thing, missing family, all that kind of stuff. And they usually find your family within like 48 hours. You don't found your family. So I put it out there. And this particular gentleman on yesterday, I'm not gonna say his last name, but his first name was Chris. And someone commented, they said that looks just like Chris's son. And I was like, "Do you know his last name?" So she gave the last name. Um, and I asked my parents, I was like, "Do y'all remember that last name?" He was like, "No." My dad 80 years old. I was like, "Do you remember?" I didn't remember. I thought maybe I would have remembered. I don't know. I didn't remember. Asked my mom, she didn't remember. My dad told me which foster care agency it was. Asked me to ask him, did he remember? So anyway, well, I'm jumping the gun. So the girl tagged the guy in the post. He commented underneath, well, he said right off the back it wasn't him, whatever. But I inboxed him. When I inboxed him, I said my little spill or whatever. And so he asked me, like, how how old was the kid when you were when it was a foster care? I said between the age of 2 and 4. And he just asked some details. And at first he said at first, I didn't think it was him at all. And so he said, can you show him a picture? Like, do you have any pictures, I guess, where we live? So I gave him a picture of the house. I just went to typed in our old address. The photo of the house came up. Child, the house still looked the same. It just looked older than what it was back then, but the house still looks still looks the same. So anyway, took a picture of the house. I mean, screenshot the house, sent it to him. I showed him a picture of my parents. Of course, at that particular moment, I did not have photos of what they look like back then. I just got the new, not now, because of course they look completely different. But I tried to get a photo that was close, but my dad was still older. He said he didn't remember, and he said he don't remember anything from that time period. And he said he do remember being in foster care around that age. But he said, I'm remembering things. See, y'all know I'm nosy. I'm nosy as I'll get out. Hey, Annette. Hey, Rita. Y'all know I'm nosy as I'll get out. So all the information I'm getting is from eavesdropping when I was a kid. So when I eavesdrop, I remember hearing his mother and father were married. Um, that's crazy. I remember all these details at that age. His mother and father were married. For some reason, I overheard my parents saying that his mother put him in the oven. I don't know if the caseworker came to the house that night because, like I said, it was an emergency situation. His mother put him in the oven, and I don't know. My dad said a neighbor called. He was severely jaundiced because I remember I didn't know what jaundice was. I asked my mom. I was like, "Why is his skin so yellow?" She said he has jaundice. I was like, "Oh my God." So, still didn't know what it was, pretty much malnutrition or whatever. And that's the only information that I had. Um, Last night I asked my dad, because this particular Chris that reached out to me, he said he don't know of any traumatic incident that happened to him at all. He don't remember that. And I said, dang. He said his parents were drug addicts. So I go and I ask my dad, because when he said that, I remembered the parents were drug addicts. She had to go through a course. The mother had to go through a course. She had to go through all these different things, but I remember. So just to make sure, I want to ask my dad. I said, Daddy, were they drug addicts? He said, yes. Both of them were. I was like, dang. By that time, the guy had already sent me a message and he said, I don't think it's me. I want y'all to look at this photo. Tell me if it's him. This is the guy right here. This is him. This is the guy. I can't tell you if that's him. This is Chris. In my mind, I hate to say it, but I think he just don't remember, just like we don't remember. And it looked like him. When I saw it, I was like, and then I saw his little voice, which I'm not gonna put the photo up on the screen. What is that in my eye? I don't wash. I took a shower. Anyway, I think it's him. And I think he just don't remember, which is crazy because I remember, the mind has a funny way of blocking things out. Maybe it just, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he just blocked it out because I remember where my crib was. I remember where my crib was in the house that we lived in Kosciuszko, New Mexico. I was about to say New Mexico. Was it in Kosciuszko, Mississippi? Or was that New Mexico? I don't know where we was, but I remember I told my mom, I remember my crib was near the kitchen, and then the back door was back there too. And then she was like, "You remember that?" I remember my crib. I remember a lot from when I was a kid, but I don't remember everything. Let me see. That smile looks the same. That's what I was saying. I wish I could show y'all his kid, but I'm not gonna do that. Good morning, Vivian. How you doing? Great morning. Hey, Nancy. Hey, Shaniqua. How y'all doing? Hey, Letitia. Letitia, I done seen you over on YouTube. You my YouTube subscriber. Hey, girl. Hey. Hey, Adria. So I don't know. I really wish my parents would have kept something, but my mom told me Chris was the last child that they kept because it broke my mama heart. That little boy stayed with us so long. He bonded with our family that it broke my mom's heart for him to go back, and they never got another foster child after then. That was it. My mom said she can't do it no more. He said she could not do it. Hey Lisa, how you doing, Lisa? Great morning. So I don't know. It's crazy. I wish my parents could find some paperwork or something. Cause mama keep really good records. I don't know. They had the same. I thought so too. But I think it was just too much for him yesterday when I reached out to him. Because when I put the story out, I had to put some of that information in there because maybe he could remember. I told him to ask his mom. I said, ask your mom. She remember. If it's him, she remember. But crazy, y'all. So I really was. Did you ask your adopted father, was you real parents had a job? Because most people do that. I wasn't in no foster home. I don't have adoptive parents. These are my mom and daddy, my real mom and daddy. I'm talking my parents were foster parents and they fostered children. I'm talking about a foster children. Stay on task. Hello. Um, I know. That's what I said too. Cause certain things, you know what? I've had things that happened in my life when I was a kid that I blocked out. And then when it came to me like in a fog. And then excuse me, girl. It came to me in like a fog, but I remember, and then I remembered like for real then. Crazy. I just wish we could find a little boy. Well, he's not a little boy now. He will be in his late 30s, possibly late 30s, early 40s. And I'm just assuming because I'm in my late 40s. I'll be 50 this year. So he has to be, because he was two. And I had to be, I didn't have a day bed in my room. I used to have a day bed in my room. I had a twin bed in my room, and it was two beds because my parents would put the foster children, one of them in my room too. I can't. I wish I could remember. Hey, Kathy. Said good morning, Kimmy and chat. Hey, it's okay. I'm late. Replay. It's okay. Shall I be late too? But I don't know. I kind of stayed up last night talking to my dad about that, trying to. I wish we could find him. I really wish we could find him. My mom, she was just like, I really wish we could find him. I said, Mama, I need more information. Just off a first name and a photo? Wish I could. So anybody from Dayton, Ohio, if y'all watching this, because I got a lot of friends from Dayton. If you are from Dayton or the surrounding area, whether it's Xenia, Huber Heights, I'm trying to think of the areas from that area. Anywhere around the Dayton area, share that post that I put on Facebook. Please share the post. I should pin it. Share the post. Hey Benita. Share the post. I'm really trying to find him. So my mom went, let me see, child Chris more likely is doing better than y'all. If you don't get your little ugly stuff out of here, I don't even know what you look like. This has nothing to do with doing better than anybody. This is about finding somebody who had an impact on our family, and we possibly could have had an impact on his life, and wanting to know what happened to him. Whatever happened. I wonder. And matter of fact, they kept several foster kids. I remember it was another little boy. His name was Mike, but He was there with Chris, but he didn't stay long. A lot of the foster kids didn't stay long. They stayed for a short time and they left. Um, it was another little girl. She was about my age. Her name was Jennifer. That girl was bad. Oh, she was so bad. She got mad one time. Mama, she got mad. Girl, she went in our room and destroyed it. Threw stuff everywhere. I got so mad. I was like, I do not want no foster kids. Why I gotta share rooms with them? Shoot. Tearing up my daggone room. But yeah. Can y'all tell I rebraided my hair? I took some of them down and rebraided them. This one hadn't. I ain't got to this one yet. But a lot of them I have taken them down, especially around the edges. Y'all know how bad them edges was looking. Hey, Kathy. Did I speak to you already? I think I did. Yeah. So, y'all, let me tell you something. My garden is doing so good. My squash plants. Oh, girl. My garden is doing so. You like it? You said look good. I just did a little I even braided some braids back here in the back. But I did a little just a little touch up. So I don't have to get my hair done every month. That's silly. I'm not paying no 300 plus a month to get my hair done. That's silly. Mm-mm. I said, shoot, I know how to braid. I just don't know how to put, like when I take the hair down, I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do that part. How to do the curly part, but shoot. That's fine too. See, it need to be it need to be, look at all that. That's new growth. But anyway, um, my garden is doing so well. When I say good, girl, let me tell you this. I went out there yesterday morning. I remember I told y'all it was some squash plants that was on the I mean some squash on the plants, and I would have some squash before the end of the week. Girl, went out there yesterday to water the garden. When I tell you there are squash on every plant, my mama said your garden looks so good. Y'all, my garden look good. It looks good. Only thing that's not doing good is the watermelon. And I think because I planted that in the soil, in the clay dirt. That ain't doing good. But I'm cool with that. Shoot, we got squash and everything else, and I got some watermelon plants some in other places. But other than that, and then I saw a little tomato, about this little, on one of my tomato plants. It's doing so well. Yep. I wish I would have planted other stuff other than squash and tomatoes. So many. Kimmy, you did a good job. I don't know how to braid at all. You don't? It's easy. I learned how to when, braid like this when I was going to Bosnia, when I was in the military, and I had got my hair done. It was me and my battle buddy had went and got our hair done. So while the lady was braiding her hair, I was sitting there watching her grip the hair, wrap the hair around, feed the hair in. I already knew how to braid. I just didn't know how to do that. And I sat there and watched her. So when I went to Bosnia, I had braids going. When it needed a touch up, because I think I got micros. When I needed a touch up, I would just take the braids down and put it back in there so my hair could still look nice while I was there. Yeah. hmm Hey Gwen, how you doing, Gwen? Hey Bongo, how you doing? So yeah, my mom yesterday. Y'all know my mom got to have knee surgery, right? A knee replacement, and she went in for a procedure yesterday where they go in and freeze the nerves. It's some type of new procedure they do where they freeze the nerves around the area, and that's supposed to help with pain. It's supposed to last 3 months, and from what the lady told me, it decreases. Well, it's trying to help you get over the surgery. Doing a surgery, like after the surgery, y'all know the pain is crazy. Hey, Demetra, the pain is crazy, right? For those of y'all who had a knee replacement, they got this new procedure where they go in and they use N- Did she say I think it's nitrogen. 'Cause nitrogen is cold. Use this little thing, got three little needle prongs in it, and they deaden those net nerves on the top part of the knee and on the bottom part of the knee. And so when my mama left, she said she ain't feel no pain. Hey, I already talked to you. She didn't feel any pain whatsoever. So they went to Memphis yesterday. My mom and daddy went to Memphis. And when she got back, she still was like, her leg don't hurt. Girl, I woke up this morning. I love you, Kimmie. Kimmie, you keep it 100. Oh, thank you, Demetra. Um, but yeah, my mom, she was saying, she said, shoot, this morning she woke up, pain done came back. What the heck? So they doing a lot of different things. When you have knee surgery now, they also like right before I went into surgery, I had to take this pill for pain right before surgery. And then they do all the other things. They put you on the anesthesia and all that other kind of stuff. And plus, they're gonna numb and do the nerve block and everything. So crazy. Let's see what's going on, Chad. Let's see what's going on in the news. Did y'all hear about that voting thing? How many of y'all heard about what is it called? Hold on. Let me pull it up. Let me pull this up. Why ain't let me in here? Hi in the house of chicken. House of chickens? Okay, we can talk about the chickens. Let me tell you about these chickens. Like a mole trying to get in my daggone chicken coop. Y'all see this? You see that little line? That is a daggone mole tunnel. All throughout. I got honey, that daggone mole trying to infiltrate. I don't know what he looking for worms and grubs. He all up underneath the chicken coop, all on the side of the chicken coop, all over there by hammers. In one night, y'all. In one night, that joker been traveling in that mud. I'm gonna catch his little ugly self, his little blind self. Hey Kelly, I'm gonna catch him. I'm gonna put some poison down in that hole. Sure am. I'm buying some poison and I'm buying some of these little some type of repellent you stick in the ground and it keeps snakes and all kind of stuff away. Cause I figured this food, I'm talking about the mold, the daggone food, hey T, the daggone food set up in there and make them tunnels in my daggone chicken coop all up underneath. It'll be rats getting in there. And then what is they be done got the hantavirus. That's what I'm thinking. It'd be a rat that one of them daggone field mice that came over there, got over there to my chicken coop, and my chickens be done had hantavirus. I don't know. We don't need no hantavirus. Stay where you are. But anyway, they're doing good. The chickens are getting really big. They're so healthy. I put Bluey in. That's Caden's rooster. I put Bluey in the second pen. So now the second pen has a rooster, and he does really well with those hens. He's not overly aggressive or anything. I took out the other silky rooster, put him in the pen. So I got a rooster in every pen, and I have a guinea in every pen. And remember, I told y'all about the guinea that I had? How many of y'all remember about that guinea? I told you how them hens pecked him so bad. Um, he was bleeding. So I separated him. She still was not a him, it's a her. She's still alive and she's still laying eggs. Bomb braids. Really? Thank you. I just touched them up. She's still laying eggs, but I put her in a crate inside of the coop to keep them hens off of her until she gained her strength. Cause y'all know how chickens are. You got any type of weakness, baby, they gon' they gonna get you, honey. You are a goner. So, but other than that, they doing good. I talked to Miss Betty, Aunt Betty, the other day. It was I think it was Saturday. I talked to her. She called me, and Aunt Betty told me, she said, Kimmie, she's so sweet. Kimmie, I'm mocking her. She said, Kimmy, them chickens too fat. What is going on with Peach Max? I don't know right now. I just got up. I don't know. You tell me. What you mean what's going on with her? What's she doing? Betty said, them chickens too fat. You feed them too much. She tickled me. Told me I'm feeding them too much. That's nice that they are doing good. Yeah, they're doing really good. Very well. I think what really helped my chickens, they were doing, they were doing good before, but I haven't had any since I have changed over to giving my chickens those herbs in their feed. It's called Buff Clucks. If anybody got any chickens, I found it on talking about them herbs. I found it on Facebook. I found them, how the the advertisements come up. I found it on Facebook. It's called Buff Clucks. And it's I have to take a picture of it and put it on my story or something like that. But since I start giving them eggs, my chickens are extremely healthy. The babies, if y'all saw how big them babies are, they are huge. They are some one of them is just about as big as the you would think they was on steroids. They're just about as big as the hens. They are huge. And they're not, but those are actually backyard chickens. They are not a full breed. Those are mixed breed. The babies are mixed breeds, except for my Americanas. I have four of them. Four blue Americanas. I heard she didn't have the money to buy Gregory his new car. Is that right? Let's see. She probably trying to get some traction. Let's see. We got all the water toys. We need more stuff. When I say more stuff, more water hoses. So I'm actually gonna grab this water hose. She's so daggone stupid. Daggone Peach buy this stuff every year. What is she doing with all this water stuff? She buy it every year. Water slides. What is she doing? Is she that much? She's a hoarder. If you buy one year, why you gotta keep buying it? I remember they had this big old slide from Sam's. That thing was here, one of bouncy houses with the water and everything. Like, what is wrong with her? That's insane. That girl is stupid. I'm so sick of her. See how quick she get me in a bad mood. He's still playing that man's song. Mm-mm-mm. Girl, we gonna talk today. She done went back down to the crack prices. I have to give PM a break for my mental does. She give the old things to donate so other kids can enjoy. No, she don't. Peach don't donate nothing. She throw it in the garbage. Oh, she said, does she get no? Girl, she throw it in the garbage. She done threw almost a whole house away. And people were telling her to take it to like Goodwill or whatever. She said no. The girl's insane. Oh, Peach McIntyre cannot afford to get Gregory McKay a new car for She's just trying to make content. That's a weird place that I can't afford to get Gregory McKay a new car. So we've decided that we're just gonna let him keep his current car. He hasn't had it long. So he'll keep that car. He can drive that. You know what? I think she playing. I think she playing. I think she playing. I don't think this is true. I think she's creating content and she's trying to surprise her son. And on graduation, she gonna have that car. I bet anybody. I can bet anybody that she gonna try to do that. Hmm. She always looking for attention. She is. I think that's what she gonna do. I think what she gonna do She's going to she's saying this to create the narrative so everybody get to talking, people start watching her story, and on graduation, she gonna have his car. She gonna have a car. She gonna have it. We know she broke and everything, but she gonna have a car. In my opinion, I think that's what she gonna do, child. Yeah. So she's so stupid. That's a stupid child. That's stupid, stupid, stupid girl. Girl, Lord, have mercy, Jesus. Well, listen, Facebook. I'ma go ahead and get off of here. If y'all want to join, we are over here live on YouTube. Go to Kimmie's World. I'll catch you over there. Kimmie's World. Peace out, Facebook. Let them go. Try my hand getting tired. I can't hold that thing. Can't hold that daggone phone all the time. Damn, my hand hurt. Okay. Even if she make payments just wants everyone to see. Yeah. Yeah, she probably gonna make payments. She not, of course she gonna buy right out cash. I think she gonna get that car. I don't care what nobody say. That girl gonna get that car. She gonna get that car. She's just creating content. Good morning. Hey, Miss Joy. Hi, Tyrone. You better call Tyrone. Call him and tell him, come on, help you get yo. Come on, come on, come on. You need to call Tyrone. Call Tyrone. Y'all better call him. We're gonna talk about Peach today, her crazy self. But anyway, what I was saying was, how many of y'all heard about the voting rights? Put a one if y'all heard about it. Let me tell you about it good. Because I actually made a post about it yesterday. I don't even think a lot of people know this happened. Okay. Parts of the Voting Rights Act of 1965, y'all hear me now, have been weakened over the years, and many people feel protections that once helped stop voter discrimination are so slowly being stripped away, like states like Mississippi, Alabama, Louisiana. I don't know if Florida is like that, in Georgia. What does this mean? Some states are are now able to make changes to voting laws without the same level of federal oversight that once was required. Supporters say it protects election security, while others worry it could make voting harder for some communities, especially Black Americans. So y'all know how they did voter suppression by doing the literacy test, and if you hadn't paid your taxes or something like that, you couldn't vote. They did a lot of things to Blacks with voting. The Voting Rights of 1965 was created after years of protests, marches, violence, and sacrifice during the civil rights movement. People fought and died for the right to vote. That history should never be forgotten. Girl, I'm telling you, I heard that they are already redistrict, I can't even say it, child. Mississippi, Alabama, and in my opinion, I believe they are getting ready to try to have Trump. He's not going to he's not going to come out of office. Anything that will make it hard for us to survive. Girl, I was talking to my daughter and my mom and them. I said, "What, they trying to get us back in the daggone cornfield or something? Trying to get us to pick cotton? Is that what's going on? Hmm? It's crazy. It's all in the news. It's crazy. That makes no freaking sense. Like, what the heck? While we sitting up here talking about the Hansa virus and talking about everything else, Nancy Guthrie and all these other things, they doing slick stuff behind the scenes. Now it made me think all the stuff that be coming to the forefront, is it just distractions? It's crazy. It's like Trump done got in office, and I don't see how anybody. And I want to talk to one of my moderators because I don't see how in the world she could support Trump. I just don't understand it. I don't understand. How could you support someone? We black, child. How? They are stripping everything away. Everything that we have. They're stripping everything away. I can understand how my neighbor want to be a Trump supporter. He white. That stuff don't affect him. You know what I'm saying? But we black. This stuff is, girl. How does it? How? I just don't get it. I don't. I really don't. They don't. They're stripped. They have stripped our voting rights away. And like I'm living here in Mississippi. This is the deep South right here. She said, "Run, girl. This is Mississippi. This ain't California. This ain't New York. This is Mississippi. This is the deep South. Girl, I wish I could just move away. In Florida, they took four of our biggest Democratic and changing them to Republic districts. That's what they're doing, redistricting. I'm glad you put that in there. That's what's going on right now. And they're going to make it where we won't be able to vote. Watch. Everything is changing. It's crazy. And it ain't for the good. What good is it? What good is it? Listen, our food is messed up. Gas prices are astronomical. It used to cost me $40 a week to fill up my truck. If my truck is on empty, I might as well put $80 in there. Straight up. That's expensive. Grocery, food. If gas prices are, just think about it. Hear me now. If gas prices are high, you know everything else gonna be high. Income wages are still the same. They taking jobs away. It's being taken over by AI. That daggone, what's his name? What's the dude name? What's the dude name? Not Jeff Bezos. What's that dude name? Please like the video. She ain't gonna say nothing. Oh, girl, it is $4 a gallon here in Mississippi. Hey, Aunt Betty, how you doing? It is $4 a gallon here in freaking Spain. Like every and what I want to say is there are a lot of white people here in Mississippi that are not like that. It really is. A lot of white people are not going for that. Straight up. They're not. They see Trump for who he is. I'm talking about a lot of them. But still, I think I don't know. I don't get it. I just don't get it. I understand, both parties got their pros and cons, but the things that's going on right now, you making being homeless a felony? Did y'all hear that? They are. Hold on, let me make sure I'm saying what's right before I get in here and start yapping my mouth. Girl, I'm so mad about that because mm, gerrymandering should be outlawed. It's crazy. I'm trying to find it. Where I heard that they're trying to make it a felony, and then for those inmates to serve out their prison term to work in the fields in Louisiana and Angola. What? I told you they're trying to get us back to the daggone corn and cotton fields. What the world? I ain't working no corn and cotton fields. I'm telling you that now. I'm not going. I'm not going. I am sorry. You ain't gonna be talking to me like that. I am sorry. Not me. The devil is a lie. Okay. Louisiana legislation. Louisiana recently advanced House Bill 211, which would criminalize unauthorized camping. That's homelessness. Penalties include, listen at this. First offense, fine up to $500 or 6 months in jail. Repeated offenses, fine up to $1,000 or up to 2 years in prison for being homeless because you ain't got a place to stay. Are you giving them a place to stay? Man, I tell you, my Lord, it is so hard for people to find jobs. Like I said, AI is taking over. It is. Y'all know a lot of places where y'all work is downsizing. The jobs are even my brother's job downsizing. My daughter's job downsizing. Why? They're making more responsibilities on one particular person because AI is taking over. AI gonna be doing a lot of jobs. Redistricting set. Let me see. I can't see. He is working towards a dictatorship. Check my homes concept on it. Why did they vote a felon as president? I don't know, girl. They don't have nowhere for homeless people to go. Need to build more shelters for them. How they gonna pay fines? That's crazy. You know what? If I was rich, maybe that's why I ain't rich. If I was rich, we got a lot of vacant buildings here in Mississippi, in Tupelo. A lot of vacant buildings. Here where we live, they built. Ah, Miss Sandy, you're the 6'7". Thank you. They built like this cross. Y'all know them crosses that you see in some states right off the highway. It'd be real big. Them things are expensive. First of all, they gotta have a property to do it, and then the construction to do it. Why are you building a cross? Why are you building a cross? You got churches. Why are you building a cross? You can go to the Lord in prayer. You ain't got to go up there on that daggum hill to where that daggum white cross is. That's a waste of money. It made me so mad to see that. I'm like, they could have taken that money and put it into a homeless. They could have taken one of those vacant buildings in downtown Tupelo. They got a bunch of them, and could have put something together for them. I know it's a lot of rich people in Tupelo, baby. It's a lot. I'm talking about filthy rich, straight up. That's that old money here. Um, they could put their money together. Why? It just makes no sense. This is stupid. It's so stupid. All for power, control, and greed. It's just insane. Let me see. They're doing the same thing in Indiana. Makes my heart bleed for these people out here who got nowhere and nobody. It's a girl on YouTube. I'm not gonna say her name. It's a girl on YouTube that camped. She was homeless, black girl, homeless. She went through the winter being homeless. And now she live on somebody's property, but she's in a tent. Let me see. Oh my Lord. Supreme Court ruling this in 2024 in City of Grants Pass versus Johnson. The Supreme Court ruled that the cities can fine or jail individuals for sleeping outside even if they have no other place to go, overturning previous protections under the Eighth Amendment. Tennessee, 2022. Tennessee became the first state to make camping on public property a Class E felony, punishable by up to 6 years in prison and a $3,000 fine. I'm telling you, sad. States with similar restrictive laws: Missouri, Texas, Utah, Florida, and Georgia. Impact of criminalization. It's crazy. So sad. It make your heart bleed because each one of us, we got 72 people on here. Each one of us are one bad situation from something happening. Just one bad situation from you being homeless. What if I use this example so much because a situation happened to me where I got attacked, was work I'm a United States Army vet. I was working at the post office. I got attacked by two pit bulls. That day I went into work. I was not thinking that I was going to get attacked and my whole world would change. Never thought that. Got attacked. My income stopped. Mind you, I had a husband, but it took both of our incomes. We just moved into a brand new home, beautiful home. We tried to we tried to make it work. It couldn't. We kept steady, got behind and behind and behind and behind, and it just became too hard. And this was during a COVID period to where you can get the COVID relief even through the bank, where they would pay your mortgage or put it off or something like that. I can't remember. Um, and it just got too much, and we sold our house. We sold our house, and we moved here with my parents. It was just a really, really bad situation. And um, now it's like I know everything happens for a reason because I know my parents need me. Y'all, my parents really, really need me. And it's hard sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. It gets hard, being here. But I know it's for the good because I'm helping my parents. They need me with Carter. My dad is 80 years old and they are raising a 4-year-old little boy. Their great grandson. It's hard. My mom them be tired. Let me see. I saw out of palace. This actually look really cool. Yes, AI and those robots. We're getting a data center right in my. Oh my God, are you serious? Wow, the Lord isn't pleased. Mm-mm. We have two big grocery stores that went out of business doing nothing. Wow. What's up, rolling out? Shaquita, exactly. Amen to that. Look up the MAID program in Canada. They consider homelessness causing chronic depression, and it qualifies you for that program. It's legit crazy. Wow. And our mom has a couple of places in it open need to make that a homeless shelter. We all have to just go out, vote, regardless of what they're trying to do. If our ancestors did it, we can. Marie, do you know that they're changing our voting rights? You know that passed. They revoked our voting rights of 1965. A lot of people don't know that. Voting is going to be extremely hard for black and brown people going forward. It's going to be extremely hard. They're redistricting some areas to where my lip looks so red. I put that daggone stuff on my lip. Make it look big. God damn. My lip look huge. Like I got big old lips. Crazy, man. Crazy. We should have known all this was coming. So thank you for the people that voted for Trump. Insane. In Canada, if you're homeless, they help you alive yourself. Wow. Insane, child. We just gotta pray, I guess. Get close to the Lord. Because all this was meant to happen. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. But like our family, if anybody were, it would be nice if our family could come together and place a house on our property. Not the property here, but our family property. We can place a house out there, and if anybody is homeless or don't have a place to stay, they can always go back there. They'll have to worry about finding a place to stay. They can always go there. And a lot of black families have property or have property. That's all we can do. Yeah, it is biblically. It is written. Child. Mm, mm, mm. Whew. How sad, child. We need to pick me up. I can't talk about politics. I can't talk about politics. It just infuriates me because this stuff, it infuriates me. There's no way. And I know politics good views. I was on Misunderstood. I went over to her channel one day. I said, dang, her views, that daggum, you talk about some daggum Trump, people coming over there. Her views are viewing. I just can't. All this, you got hantavirus out there. You got a cruise ship, got norovirus. What's next? And then the CDC coming out saying that um the I ain't gonna say the alert level, but well, I guess you could say like the alert level, we're on a low rating. So it's nothing to be really concerned about. But I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all. I don't believe it. And we was talking about the hantavirus last week, and I was saying something about why are they making such a big deal about the hantavirus because it's always been here. The big deal is before it was transmitted by rat, right? By rodent, right? It's Taco Tuesday. It was being um Sarah, I don't know what you're saying, but my finger on the trigger right now. I don't know what you're doing, but my finger's on the trigger. I just read that. I don't understand it, but if one more. Um, the hantavirus, you get the hantavirus through a rodent, through a rat, right? And we talked about it on this channel last week, saying why they making such a big deal about it. The big deal is it was transferred from rat to poison through the pellets, the pill, the poop, whatever. Because rats are gross. But now it's transfer. It can transfer from human to human, which makes it more. What word am I trying to use? It makes it more harmful to us. It's easier for us to catch if it just go from rat to person. A lot of people ain't got no rats. People don't live nasty like that. But person to person, like COVID, girl. Now that's a whole mess. No, they defunded the CDC, and then WHO. We ain't even a part of it. We ain't even a part of WHO. And then I've been watching different physicians that are saying that since they defunded the CDC and we don't have WHO, when a virus like used to, oh spit, y'all, used to when there was like a harmful virus like coronavirus or something like that were coming on, they will alert medical personnel about it to let them know what to look for, like when they come in the ER or whatever. They don't have that anymore. They are not alerted. Quita, yes, you're right. What Quita say? What Quita say? Who is Quita? I don't know who Quita is. Oh. Yes, they always come up with something to get people in a uproar while they are working against us. Yeah, they doing stuff in the um oh, gone in my eyes. What's the World Health Organization? That's what who is. WHO, the World Health Organization, which we are no longer as a country, we are no longer a part of. It's like when all countries come together about health or whatever, all the countries come together, but we're not a part of that anymore. We're out. Trump took us out. His dumb self. So stupid. He is so stupid to me. Him and all his minions. Mm, mm, mm. Quita is me, Kimmie. That's my nickname. Oh, okay. Who said it? Y'all must know each other. Y'all know each other, child. Child, we can't talk about these. I can't talk about this no more. I just can't. This is why I do trending topics. This stuff is too depressing to me. I be want to be nosy and he and Kiki and all that kind of stuff. This right here, although it's important, what can we do about it? Who gonna like Sheree Whitfield said, who gonna stop me, boo? Who gonna stop Trump? Nobody. Nobody. No, but my family calls me that. Oh, okay. Girl, what they talking about Mary J. Blige for? Girl, they saying it's important, but it's very depressing. It's very important. I s- and then when you looking at this stuff on the news, that stuff don't be all the way true either. You can't believe all that. You gotta watch what you believe. They give you half of the truth, part of the truth. This stuff, girl. Has the number of dead on the cruise increased at all? I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Wasn't it three? Hold on. The number is it's three. Still three. Three people have died following a hantavirus outbreak on the expedition cruise ship MV Hondius. The outbreak, which is the first ever on a cruise ship, has resulted in multiple confirmed cases and spurred an international repatriation, re- repatriation, I guess, effort for passengers. I don't know how to pronounce that. Total deaths, three. Total cases, and I don't know how true this is. They're saying nine, but I know they said out of the 17 Americans they sent to Nebraska, y'all know those Americans went to Nebraska. Out of those 17 individuals, one of them tested positive yesterday morning, and the other one is showing symptoms. So I would assume by today, that other one would have had it, and a bunch of other people are gonna get it too. These folks better stay off these cruise ships. Same thing happened at the peak of COVID. Girl, bump a cruise ship. I'm not getting on no cruise ship. Oh, this thing hurt. I got a daggone. Oh, ah, bobby pin. That gummit that hurt. Right there in the. Oh, Lord. The vessel was carrying 147 passengers. Dang. So We got 17 Americans already here in Nebraska. And then didn't they have some in Georgia? Didn't they have like 2 or 3 patients in Georgia? Your grands didn't catch it. Oh Lord mercy, didn't we learn anything from COVID? Crazy. And my sister got COVID right now. She's sick. She has COVID right now. Her and her whole house, her husband and her two grandchildren have it. So COVID going around again. I need a break. I'm gonna have to braid all these down. You right, blue as I, much as I love to cruise. Who is that? I got a good girlfriend who cruises. Who is that cruise? One of y'all cruise all the time. Y'all still gonna be going on cruises? Huh? Man, bump that. Y'all better. That's I couldn't do it. I ain't going on no cruise. If I ever thought I wanted to, I ain't going. I ain't going. I ain't going. Should you get out there and you catch somebody gets up and have you trapped on that cruise ship? Excuse me. I have 13 cruises scheduled right now. Oh, Chesson, no, girl. For real? Your hair is so beautiful, Kimmie. Girl. Thank you. I'm sitting up here trying to fix it. Fix it, right? And Kimmie, and never stop going around lower cases. Nah. But for some reason, it's not as potent as it was. Because y'all know I had COVID too. And it was horrible. I'm talking about when it first came out. It was horrible. Yeah. I think I'm about to give me some coffee. Girl, so depressing, so depressing, so depressing, girl. I'm laying low now from traveling to June and July. Y'all be careful. Let us know. Keep us updated. Y'all be on these cruise ships. People from everywhere. I had it 3 times, and each time was really bad. The first time I had it, I was in the hospital. It was real bad. I was almost up out of here, honey. I couldn't breathe for nothing. Felt like somebody was laying on my daggone body. I couldn't breathe. I just don't understand what is the difference with that first strand that came around than what coming now. I mean, what's going around now? Because I had COVID this year too. It was worse than everybody else. Mm, I still had every symptom. Excuse me. I had my nose, my nostrils was burning. I got the lost my taste and my sense of smell. And that lasted for like one day. Maybe because we got vaccinated. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Um, I had all the symptoms. All of them. Diarrhea, all those things. Yes, I had a panic attack Sunday. I know how you feel. Wow. Mm. She's 7 in private school. I mean, my granddaughter had it a couple of months ago. Wow. Wait a minute, what did I miss? Oh, wow. Girl, it's crazy. Chestnut, I watched a lady on TV that lived. Oh yes, what is that lady? The black lady? I watch her too. Has she addressed that at all? She quit either she quit her job, she lost her job, and she sold everything. It's a black woman, and she's been cruising for the last, isn't it like the last 2 years? Y'all, let me get me a cup of coffee. Mm-hmm. Y'all come with me and get us a cup of coffee. Uh-oh. Is that the lady you talking about? Mm. Miss Deronda, didn't you say you had a garden? How's your garden doing? I think Miss Deronda, you planted a garden, didn't you? If I remember correctly. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh girl, my legs I got tight in them up. Oh, what time is it? I need to start getting Caden's breakfast together. Cause y'all know he gonna get up. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I think he said he wanted bacon, biscuit. He don't want no egg. Bacon in the oven. My mama hurting. I planted in containers and nothing yet. You don't have nothing? Are you serious? Girl, my garden is tall. Did you use that what is it called? Black cow? Did you use that at all? If you use that black cow, your garden would have, I mean, your plants would have jumped. That is the key. That's that cow manure. That thing made my daggone plants jump, jump. No, but I'm going to give me some. Yes, get you some. It's a you shoot. You planted in you said you planted in what did you say? You planted in containers. You only need one bag. They should be, I think that black cow's about how much should I pay per bag? $2 and something a bag. At I got it from Home Depot. Was it Home Depot? I got it from Lowe's. I didn't get it from Home Depot, Lowe's, but even I think even Walmart has it. Mhm. We gonna we gonna get Kaden's grits going, cause I don't want to hear his mouth. Lord, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Lord, please let it be some grits. I gotta go grocery shopping. Oh man, when the man have more, he gonna cut up. Girl, I don't think we had no more grits. Oh, he is about to cut up. Ain't no grits. Uh-oh. I thought we had some. No grits. I got some more drink minutes. Hey, we ain't got no grits. What the fuck? I only got one pack. Mm-mm. Dang, he gonna cut up. Oh boy. Well, he'll be all right. We got none in there. Got oatmeal though. Ain't no oatmeal. We ain't got no grits. Miss Betty, sign you. Let me check Walmart. I will do delivery if they have. You probably just need one bag, Miss Durana, because all you need to do is just make a space around where your plants are, like make a little space and put some of that black cow on it. I'm telling you, it's gonna make your plants jump. My plants have, whoo, girl, it's unreal how quick it just it jumped. That black cow's the truth. It was a lady at church where my dad preached at, told my mom that that's how she get her plants to grow. You know how she like repot plants? I know Grizz back here. How how you repot a plant? She'll take that daggone black cow and she may have broken a stem off of a plant. You know how some people just put in water and let it root? She'll stick it in the black cow, and honey, it will grow. It's something about that cow manure, honey. My mama told me about that. Shoot, we gonna try to my brother sent my mom some flowers for Mother's Day, and we're gonna try to replant it. And also, I bought my mom a hydrangea for Mother's Day. A bunch of actually, I bought a bunch of plants. Bought her a hydrangea, and I'm gonna try to break a stem off and put one in a pot and repot it. See if that'll work. Girl, let me turn this light off. This thing is blinding me. Me either. I wish flowers, those cut roses could last a while. I really do. Those flowers that I bought for myself, child, they dead. I threw them out yesterday. I got the flowers Miss Betty got. But I think I'm gonna go outside today and cut me some stems off that rose bush and make me a bouquet of flowers. I love flowers, y'all. I love cut flowers. I love them. I love them. I made that dessert. Ain't nobody eating. Nobody eats food around here. We eat breakfast. We straight smash breakfast, but that's it. Nobody eats. I cooked all that food. Nobody, I didn't even eat it again yesterday. Nobody eats around here. My daddy eat like, I guess the older you get, the less you eat. My daddy eat like a daggone bird. He don't hardly eat nothing. He snack, but anyway, because my children know I don't play. Wait a minute, what she talking about, girl? She said, going to one of my besties home. Oh my Lord. Your best friend passed away. Oh girl, wait a minute. Let me come up. What did I miss? I have to thank God I don't think I can live on no cruise ship. The water. Me either, she on point. Kimmie, I'm so proud of how you're walking around from the surgery without the excruciation. You know what? I still hurt because I gotta have that other hip done. I have that done July 1st. I have another surgery done. But the thing is, it was that pain was compounding because both of my hips and back was bad. So that pain was unreal prior to surgery. Now I just got one side hurting. It hurt, but it's not as bad. And now they put me on Celebrex too, so that helps a lot. My muscles don't ache as bad. And shout out to who sent that to me? Lily. Shout out to Lily. She sent me this massage thing. It goes in my chair downstairs when I'm doing the show. Baby, that thing vibrates from just like this chair. It vibrates and it heats, girl. The back got a heater on it and the booty got a heater. So and it got a little remote control, just like my daggone chair. And so when I'm downstairs doing my show, I can have a little comfort. So shout out to her. And shout out to my good girlfriend. She got me some Baccarat perfume. I have it on this morning. I can smell the Baccarat, but I want my mama to smell me to see what she think. What is I sprayed it all over me. I want her to see what it smells like. She probably gonna say, girl, you smell good. Kaden is he the one. Kaden the one. I'm gonna let Kaden smell me. See what cause Kaden got a real good nose. Going to one of my besties' homecoming Saturday has me crying and getting in a hurry, lining my girls up to take. You know what? She on point. That's hard. That is hard. That is hard. Your bestie, girl, that's really hard. I'm so sorry that happened. And I'm really praying for you. I'm going to say a prayer for you and her family cuz that's hard. I better say a prayer right now cuz I be done forgot. So hold on, let me tilt my head over here. I'm going to say a prayer for you and her family. Man, child. Hope y'all pray for it too. That's what I got to start doing. When I tell somebody I'm going to pray for them, I need to stop what I'm doing right then and just go ahead and pray because I'll forget it. I get to moving around and I'll be like, dang, what did I say I was gonna do? And I'll be done forgot. And then it's like I done lied. No, I'm just gonna do it right then. Let me see, because my children know I don't play in hubby. Yes, the older you get, the less you need, Kimmy. My mom has so many flowers. When she got on the scene vet out with and got so I put them in pots on my porch, she said I could get some. Sound like my mama. My mama got girl. I told y'all my mom and dad bedroom is like a whole nother house. It's huge. What Cody in that holler for? What is he hollering for? Probably mad because he can't get on the tab. I told my mama he don't need to get on that tablet no more. Mm-mm. They need to play with blocks and Legos and the magnets and trucks and toys and then go outside and play. That tablet, no ma'am. Hold on, y'all. What the hell wrong with him? I'll be right back. You want to play? Well, get your toys. You can play. Come over here and play. Sorry, y'all. Papa was meddling with you. He was in the bed though. He got up. He was picking with you. I had to go save Carter, girl. Carter was in the hollering. I knew something wrong. My mama in there taking a bath. Girl, come over here, Carter. Don't play on the counter. Come over here. Play on the floor. Man, oh my Lord. Thank you, Kimmy. Much need. I do other things behind the scenes in my life. Everyone, I am an encouragement, but we all need to be encouraged. I know that's right. Sometimes you have to win. That's too high. Sometimes you have to encourage yourself. And sometimes you have to speak victory during the test. And no matter how you feel, speak the words and you will be healed. Speak over yourself, encourage yourself, something in the Lord. Oh, 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 sometimes you. Your mama used to sing that song. Carter. Your mama used to sing that song all the time. She sang it in the talent show or something. Good friends carry you through times like these. We got you. I know that's right, Chess. And listen, we need more women in the good girlfriend group. I really wish I could add to it, y'all. When I tell you that group is everything, it really is. When I tell you, y'all make me feel so loved and appreciated. It makes me feel so loved. And I can only imagine when y'all receive y'all little happies. It really don't matter what it is. But just to know somebody care about you, it's everything. Sing, Kimmy, I love that song. Chess, and yes, I'm asking God to do it. Lay his hand on us all right now. Yes, I have my gospel song. Now singing that is one of the songs. Hallelujah. Ooh. Amen. She on point. That brings back memories of my best friend. It took me years to stop crying and thinking about her. Was my youngest godmom. Oh wow. 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 Just talking with you all in the mornings, I feel better. That's good. You are love, Kimmy, and everyone. I thank God for all the real people on the channel. I know that's right. She on point. Y'all are some good man. When I tell y'all the group of ladies that's in this group, y'all the bomb.com. When I tell y'all are some really from Aunt Betty to Miss Reba to Miss Carolyn. Who to all of y'all, Pepper, Lily, Anita, Anitra. Now, Anitra, Anitra must be quiet. She got to be quiet. And she's probably, because I think she said she watched from the bushes. I really want to get to know her better. Y'all probably don't know her, but she's in the good girlfriend group. So many of you all. Who else? Um, Chesson. But I can't remember what your name is on the thing. Y'all are a good group of women. Really. Miss Joy. Oh my goodness gracious. Miss Joy, you are so sweet. I talked to Aunt Betty and she said, Miss Joy, she checks on me when and I love this. She said, Miss Joy checks on me when I'm like when Aunt Betty ain't in the chat. Miss Joy check on her. Ask her how she doing. She'll send her a message in Discord or whatever. That's why I like the Discord outside of YouTube because you can form your own relationships with people you see in the chat. And when you don't see them, something is wrong. And a lot of us, like Miss Catherine, is she? I see. I just sit. I just sit here to talk about you, Miss Catherine, and you pop up. I was about to say, just like Miss Catherine ain't in here. I know her sinus is bothering her. Girl, and Shonda ain't in here. I'm gonna tell you why Shonda ain't in here this morning. Shonda ain't in here because Shonda is tired. So I want each and every one of y'all to get on to Shonda and tell her when y'all see her, you need to get you some vitamins. I hate to have to go buy them for her. She needs some vitamins. Shonda is on dialysis and she is very tired. But when you don't eat healthy, because a lot of us don't, I don't eat healthy. Um, you miss those new nutritional foods that give you energy and all those things, vitamin D and hey Pepper and good girlfriend, vitamin D, and you got all the different type of vitamins, B12 and all that kind of stuff. You got to take some vitamins. Kim, I was so mad you didn't come on yesterday morning. Marie, you was mad at me. Marie, I could not come on. My sinus. I'll be talking to Miss Catherine about this. Like my sinuses are fine today. They're not even really that. It's swelled just a little bit right here, but it's not bad. And I got just a little pressure right here. But girl, yesterday I could not get up. My sinuses were on 1,000. All weekend my sinuses were hurting. And I take medicine. Oh yes, vitamins are most everyone in my house takes vitamins. I need to start by taking my collagen too. I got to start by taking my collagen. Yes, I just started eating healthy. I'm getting ready to start eating healthy. When my mama have her surgery, because she told me she don't want to eat fattening foods since she gonna be down like that. She want to eat healthy, so I'm gonna start making salads during the week, and I'm probably gonna start cooking grilled chicken, marinating grilled chicken, cooking that and fish, and now that because my daddy don't eat red meat, he like fish, so I think I'm gonna start cooking baked fish and marinating grilled chicken and cooking chicken. Kimmy, that song was right on time considering our political conversation. Depression is all around, but God is present. How, oh, the enemy created wars, but remember, giants, they do fall. Speak over yourself, encourage us. I was too high. In the Lord. Oh, 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 sometimes you forgot the words. Let me see. I forgot the words. But God is a present help. But God is a present help. Oh, the enemy created walls. But remember giants. Oh, that sounds horrible, y'all. I'm so sorry. I'm so let me shut up. Girl, that sounds so bad. Catherine, yes, they are vitamins missing. Huh? What's your favorite song at church? Sing your song. Yes, you know. What's your favorite song you like to sing? Tell me. You used to sing it all the time. Sing me a church song. Sing me a church song. Come on. Come on. Come on in the room. Sing a church song, Carter. On in the room. Jesus is my doctor. And come on, Carter, sing a song. Carter, you know a million songs and you know all the words. Sing a song, Carter. I once was lost in. You know that song? I once was lost in sin, but Jesus took me in. And then a little light from heaven filled my. You know that song. Carter, you playing with me. I ain't fooling with you, Carter. You are not your mama child if you're not gonna sing, cause she sing all the time. You should call her and tell her to sing to you. Your mama sing to me. Sing me a church song. Your mama know all them songs. All right, y'all. Let me see. Not mad, just disappointed. I went to bed early. I'm sorry, Marie. You look forward to this? I'm so sorry. It's just and then I woke up and I threw up yesterday morning. That daggone Ozempic girl. I was not feeling good the night before. If I'm not on here, I don't feel well. I don't try to be no slacker. I just really don't feel well. I'm gonna play y'all a Christian song. All the devil's gonna run now, Carter. The devil gonna run up out of him. I'm alive. Is any devils on here? They about to go now. They ain't want to hear no church song. Okay. You know your auntie Kim used to sing a lot. You didn't know I used to sing? You didn't? Yes. I sung on this album right here. Listen. Let me let you listen to it. I sung on this album, y'all, for y'all didn't know me when I was a teenager. Uh-oh. So free. Oh, Jesus is coming again. Coming to set my soul free. Oh, I gotta get ready, cause it's coming soon. Can y'all hear that? It was too high. What you know about it being too high? Y'all make my day. Hear me? I can tell your voice is annoying for a girl. My voice gone. When I was a teenager, y'all straight up. A lot of y'all gonna think she lying. I'm not lying. I promise y'all. Do y'all know? And many of y'all have heard me tell this story. Do y'all know Heat Wave? The guy that sing Always and Forever. Always and forever. Each moment with you. It's just like a dream to me. Y'all know him, right? Johnny Wilder. He's dead now. But at the time, he sung with the group Heat Wave. If you know anything about Johnny Wilder had a car accident in Dayton, Ohio, and he was paralyzed from the neck down. After that incident, mind you, I lived in Johnny Wilder was from Dayton, Ohio. I didn't know him at the time because we moved to Ohio in 87. I think by that, I don't know when his you know what? I think he had to be. I don't know what year his accident was, but it had to be long before we moved there. But he's paralyzed from the neck down, and he was the same religion as me. Actually, he went to a church called Residence Park Church of Christ. That's the church he went to. My dad was a preacher at a church in Dayton. It was a bunch of Church of Christs in Dayton. But anyway, all the ministers got together and we would like different little functions they had. Y'all know what they do at church. For Sunday fellowship, gospel meetings, everything. People will come. So he will come. I didn't know who Johnny Wilder was. Never heard of him. Didn't know nothing about no heat wave, none of that. Didn't know this man was a celebrity. Never knew. I was just a kid. I didn't know. I didn't know till I became an adult who this man really was. So anyway, I sung in this group. We were called the Starlights. It was me, Ronika, Coco, Antoine, and Andre. It was five of us in the group. We had soprano, alto, tenor, bass, and a lead. Andre sung bass. He's no longer here. He's passed away. Antoine sung tenor. Between me and Coco would alternate from lead to soprano to alto, and sometimes I would sing tenor too, depending on the song. And then you had Ronika, she sung soprano all the time unless she was leading the song, which was rare. And then, like I said, Coco, me and Coco will alternate. Like sometimes it may be two leads on the song, and we were a cappella. This is an a cappella group. Everybody had their own part. We had our own microphone. You mess up, baby, everybody gonna hear you. So anyway, some with this teenage group, whatever, we went everywhere singing. Not just in Ohio. We went to different states singing, right? We had our own mic system. We practiced like crazy, like insanely crazy. Um, so there was this group called the Four Christian Stars from Hollandale, Florida. They came to Dayton, Ohio to record their new album at Johnny Wilder's studio. This man had a studio in his home, had an elevator and everything. I told y'all about that. They were looking for some female vocals to sing on their album because they couldn't sing high. So they got me, Ronika, and Coco to sing on this song that you just heard. Certain parts we sung on the song. What Johnny did for our group, because we were going to um perform at some spring thing in Dayton. I don't know if I think it was Sinclair. Was it Sinclair Community College that we performed at? or Sinclair downtown. I don't know if it was Sinclair or something. But anyway, we performed at this college, this big thing that they had, and they needed a demo tape of us. So of course we went to Johnny. Johnny did the demo, and he also recorded some songs for us that we did in the studio. Mind you, I didn't know who this man was. He had Grammys on his daggone wall that I didn't know what a Grammy was. I was a kid. I didn't know what that gold stuff downstairs in this man's studio was. I didn't know nothing about no daggone elephant. I didn't know. I just wanted to sing. Child, I had ADHD. I just wanted to sing. I didn't know. My sister had to tell me, girl, you didn't see them Grammys? I'm like, he sure did have gold records. Didn't know. Didn't know this man was a whole celebrity, don't work with everybody. Did not know this. I learned a lot from recording, and we would record at night. In the wee hours on the morning, we recorded. Well, I don't know why people record at night. We record at night. Um, and he had his engineer there because, mind you, he was paralyzed from the neck down. He had this like little tube that would control everything, even his chair. My daddy told me that he even worked with Apple back in the day, and they made him a smart chair in the 80s and 90s. Girl, that was long before the real computer, for real, for real. But Apple was, I said, man, daddy, why you ain't investing in Apple back then? You could have been rich, real rich. But anyway, um, Johnny will be like uh telling us things, teaching us different tricks and all different kind of stuff. Y'all, I used to sing for real, like straight up. When I when I graduated high school, my goal was I wanted to be a singer. I really wanted to be a singer. I was so in tune with music. I even had a scholarship, a full ride scholarship to a college for music just on my voice. They had me to come in and I sung. I think I sung Amazing Grace or something. And then, because at this time I could read music. Girl, I can't read no music now. That junk gone. But they would have me read the scale and sing different things from the music. I mean, from the I don't even know what you call it, from the music sheet or whatever. Did that, got a full ride scholarship, ended up not going, ended up going to the military. And then when I was in the military, I was one of the ones who sung the Star Spangled Banner for programs. And I still wanted to be a singer. My goal when I was in the military, I wanted to be with the band, the military band, or the singing group. I wanted to try out for that, but I got pregnant with my daughter, and that was it. I said all the time, I said she got my beauty and my voice went out the window. It was gone. I can remember being pregnant with her singing. It was so hard to catch my breath. Girl. But once I had her, goals and stuff change. I was like, it's over. Like those dreams are over with. But I really wanted to sing. So when Carter's mom was growing up, everything that I knew, I taught her. We had a mic system here. She would do pageants and all different type of stuff. Y'all know my niece. She sings Southern Soul now. She got some music out. Some of y'all have heard it. It's a Southern Soul party. We came to party. Some of y'all heard it. Her name is Stina. That's Carter's mama, but she sings Southern Soul. Um, but anyway, this is the song that our group sung on. I can still hear my voice as a teenager. Insane. He way lives in our house. You can play every music. Wait a minute. My father could play every instrument. Are you serious? I wish my mom. I was so I wish my mom would have pushed me playing instruments. We had a piano at our house and I played by ear. But I really wish my parents would have because I was so in tune to music as a kid. I can remember my parents had bought me this nice stereo system. I had a microphone and everything, headphones, everything. And I would go in my room and I would study my craft over and over and over. Like when we would have new songs, we would have maybe one day to prepare for this new song, and we would have to know our parts and know the words. Mind you, I got ADHD, so I have to listen. Back then, I used to have to listen to stuff over and 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 over again, so I can remember the lyrics. Baby, I would forget the lyrics like crazy. I remember I would get stage fright, and I like the songs I would have to lead, I would forget the beginning word. So I would make me a little sheet and I would put the words like, okay, my song, the first word I say on that song is well. Well, that's one of my songs. Well, let me see. Huh? We'll go get them. It's time for him to wake up anyway. So anyway, but I wish my mama would have signed me up for guitar lessons, for piano lessons. I wish I would have learned how to play the drums, all the different types of instruments. So I just really wish I would have done that. But in high school, I just sung in the choirs. Like when I was a senior, I was the I'm gonna say the assistant choir director, but I think I was with the I sung in two different choirs in high school. Um and I was so good because I could hear. I could like I had a really, really good ear for music. If you sing an off note, girl, let me tell you something. When we used to get up and perform, and my ear was so keen that when the people when my friends and stuff was singing with me, when they would sing an off note, I'd be like this. And our director would tell she didn't get up and direct us while we were singing. She just helped us. And then when we get up there, we be like, okay, we knew we sound like a well-oiled machine. We knew when we get up there, we knew what song was going from one to the next to the next to the next. But anyway, she used to tell me, stop making them faces up there. I said, I can't help it. If I hear a bad note, I'm gonna be like, she be like, stop making them. And then sometimes, cause like when we would learn a new song at my daddy, when we would learn a new song, um, sometimes they would sing these off notes. They throwing me off now. That's ADHD. I can't stand sounds in the background. But they would throw me off so bad that I'd be like, I would stop singing. I stop singing and look at them. She'd be like, you can't do that. You got to keep singing. You got to keep singing, and maybe y'all can get it together as you sing. Girl. Wish I gone to church. If you have money, nothing new in the song. Kimmie, that's how it was to me being a auto mechanic. You will lose it. Oh wow. Oh girl, my dream's over with. I'm a mama now. I do chickens and all that kind of stuff. What's up all that jumping and bouncing? Play with your blocks. Oh. I'm gonna tell y'all where. See if my mama can hear my voice. You can't hear her now. Not yet. It's doing the bridge of the song. I forgot the song. I'm gonna try. It's coming up in a minute. Everybody got to be ready right here. Okay, and this whole part right here. Can't hear my voice. You can hear Jesus. That's Coco. I'm talking about Jesus. That's my note. I don't know. I sound alto. Coco be going, man. That's a girl singing. Ah, and this Coco right here. He's a teenager, man. You can only imagine what our group sound like with her as a lead. Baby, everybody that used to hear us sing, now her voice was top tier for real. She was on Sunday's Best. Mama, did you know Coco made it to BET Sunday's Best? She was on Sunday Best. But having Kimmie fix your earrings is about to fall. Fix her earrings. Huh? Coco as a lead, everywhere we went to sing, when it used to be other groups here us sing, they used to want to try to take our lead singer. No, you can't have Coco. You can't have her. Mm-mm. And our voices meshed so well together. Baby, when we was sing, it used to sound, y'all know how a train sounds. You hear that? When you have perfect pitched harmony, that's what your harmony would sound like. It'll be and it just blend. That's the way our voices was. They blended so well. We had sung so long together and practiced so much. We sounded good. We sounded real good. But we started getting older. I was an alto too. Girl, I sang soprano, alto, and tenor, all of them. I can get all the way. I can go all the way up and come all the way down. Can't sing no bass. I could try, but I can't. Mm-mm. I cries. I'm Mississippi, Texas, Florida, Mass. I like quartets. I love quartets because I like to hear individual parts. Choirs, I can't stand singing in a choir. Know why? Because you got everybody in that choir can't sing. Their voices be masked on other people. And I can't stand it, honey, because you let somebody get over there and be singing the wrong note. I'm gonna try to sing louder than you because I don't want to hear you. I want to hear you sing. I can't stand singing in the choir. Give me my mic. Let me sing my own part. It should be one soprano, one alto, one tenor, one bass, one lead. Let's roll like that. I can't stand no choir. Mm-mm. You can hide from a choir. Mm. That's it. Oh, happy days. You know what? That was my song in high school. You remember how it was sung on what was that, Sister Act? How was it Lauren Hill who sung that song? How she hit that high note? I hit them notes. I used to hit those notes you couldn't even hear. I promise I did. Yes, I could sing bass. Yes. You can sing bass? Really? Dang, really? I can't. My voice don't go that low. I can hit them notes, boy. Mm-mm. Yep. Kaden, I don't know. I really want Kaden to be musically inclined. I said I was gonna get him some guitar lessons at one point. Maybe I'll do that this summer. Maybe I'll do that. Either guitar or piano. Maybe he need to start with the piano first because we even have a guitar here. Um, because at an early age, I could tell Kaden had an ear for music. He did. He just need to be, even if you have talent, you just need some type of trainer. I love Lauren Hill, period. It's one of my favorite movies. Maybe that's what I should do for Kaden because music lessons don't cost that much. I'm gonna look into it this week. I'm gonna get that boy some music lessons. He got an ear. He really do. And he loved Michael Jackson. He loved Michael Jackson. Those records that I got, girl, I got a new one. I got two new ones that I need to play. I haven't even opened it up. I don't want to open it up because I don't have a record holder. Then let me tell y'all something. My daddy gonna tell me where he at. Daddy gonna tell me. Shout out to the person who bought that Sam Cooke record for me. My daddy gonna tell me I got that record. I'm like, you know, well, where is it? It's in his room. My daddy got antique records. He got one record. It is I think it's a Disney record that's worth a lot of money for real. And he was getting ready to give it away. I said, Daddy, do not give that record away. Yes, he was getting, I can't remember who. I said, Daddy, don't give that record away. I said, that record is worth money. Y'all put it up somewhere. It's worth some money for real. My dad and them, y'all know old folks got a bunch of stuff. One of my sons was afraid of Michael Jackson. Oh, your son was afraid of Michael Jackson. Kaden love him. So I don't know. Maybe I should get him some music lessons. I think that would help his vocal ability because they ain't got no singing group around here. That would help him. And I was so shy, y'all. When I used to sing, I was so shy. My hands would sweat like crazy. But it's like the more I stood up there, like you can even tell when I was singing, like my lips will be trembling and all that kind of stuff. But the more I sung, the better it got. But my sister, girl, my sister be at the back of the church building. Sing, Kim, sing. I be like, girl, shut up. Shut up. She be like, shut up. She be hollering at the back of the church. And then my daddy, y'all know he's the preacher, so wherever we went to sing, my daddy be on the front pew watching me with his legs crossed. Oh man, I don't have enough blocks. But we was good. We was really good. We were really, really good. I wish I had some of the old CDs of us singing. Cause we recorded some demos. We did. I wish I had them. My song was Put Me In. Put me in while the water's trouble. Put me in. That was one of my songs. Me and Coco sung that one together. Um, Resting Easy was my song. Well, one of these days I'm going home and to get my just reward. Oh yeah, I am going home to get my just reward. Oh, I'm out of breath. Listen, I know if I keep working, I know I get my pay. Oh yeah. If I work hard, I know I get list. Just as soon as I can see this man. The one that set me free. That some save a mountainside. Save me. That was my song as a kid. I was singing that one. That one. It was a bunch of them. I hated that song though. Because my voice did not do well with that. But I had to sing it. You could sing Kimmy for real, child, please. Yes, that was my father. I'm a contract. Oh, not a contralto. What you know about a contralto, Miss Betty? You a contralto? That is between alto and soprano. My sister held the title of albums. We had Elvis Presley 45. Well, child, y'all need to come to Tupelo because y'all know this is birthplace. Yes, Kimmy, I love it. Nah, I love the song Get My Jesus Reward. Girl, we sung some songs, girl. That were the days. I'm talking about I was so busy as a child, as a teenager. I was busy. I wasn't out in no streets. I wasn't going to no parties. I didn't go no prom. I didn't go no dances, no nothing. Girl, I was at single rehearsal on a Friday night. And I'd be there all night long. We'd be downstairs in the basement practicing. Sure would. I was working at McDonald's on Free Pike. If anybody from Dayton, I used to work at McDonald's on Free Pike. And baby, when I would get off work, I would close on Friday nights. And when I would get off work, which means I had to be 16 years old at that time. I was 16. I was 16 years old. Sure was. Yeah, I was 16. Anyway, I would get off work, girl, and I would go to sing rehearsal. And sometimes we would have sing rehearsals on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Be practicing, girl. Cause she said, y'all gonna get it right. Y'all gonna get the song right. Yes, submission points. Oh, it's 6 o'clock. Gotta go. Okay, Dayton, Ohio, but my family's on Cincinnati. You from Cincinnati? I got family in Cincinnati too. I got some family in Cincinnati. Yep. Anyway, let me go, y'all. 6:01. I gotta get catered up. Love you guys. I will see y'all today. I may do a noon show or an afternoon or this evening. Not really sure. I kind of want to do a noon show so I can have my evenings. I like to go to bed. I do. So y'all just keep your notification turned on for the channel. When I post the live, y'all jump on or watch it on the replay. Love you guys, and especially my good girlfriends. Y'all have a blessed day and peace out. Katie!